How did opposition undermine Reconstruction policies? Have you ever wondered how the hopes of a new era for Black Americans faced fierce resistance during Reconstruction? The period after the Civil War was meant to rebuild the South and integrate formerly enslaved people into society. However, opposition from white Southerners created significant challenges. Many white Southerners viewed Reconstruction as a threat to their way of life. They saw the new governments as symbols of their defeat in the Civil War. This resentment fueled a commitment to white supremacy. They opposed African Americans gaining rights like voting and holding office. This resistance was not just a political stance, it was a deeply rooted social belief. Political groups known as Redeemers emerged, aiming to regain control of state governments. They campaigned against Reconstruction, appealing to racial prejudices. This political resistance was often accompanied by violence. Groups like the Ku Klux Klan and the White League used intimidation and terror to suppress Black political participation. Their actions disrupted the efforts of Reconstruction governments and instilled fear in communities. Economic pressures also played a role in undermining Reconstruction. The new governments aimed to improve education and economic development. However, these programs often led to increased taxes and debts. Some corruption within these governments further discredited them in the eyes of many. White elites opposed policies that supported former slaves, which only intensified the backlash. As time went on, Northern support for Reconstruction began to wane. Although Congress passed laws to protect Black civil rights, resistance in the South weakened these efforts. The contested presidential election of 1876 led to the Compromise of 1877. This agreement ended federal military enforcement of Reconstruction policies, allowing white supremacist Democrats to regain control. While Reconstruction brought important legal changes, such as the 14th and 15th Amendments, the opposition limited their effectiveness. These amendments granted citizenship and voting rights to Black men, but without federal enforcement, many gains were quickly reversed. The challenges faced during Reconstruction set the stage for the ongoing struggle against racial injustice. Despite the establishment of interracial governments, the opposition created barriers that severely limited the potential for lasting change. The fight for equality continued long after Reconstruction, shaping the future for Black Americans in the United States.